Hello everybody, massive shout out to any new subscribers, massive shout out to all the old ones, and respect to anyone who likes, shares and comments on this video. Well, I've not much to report, to be honest, with the cars. They've not turned a wheel. They've been messing about with all this gubbins, but that's another story. I've been out trying to get my motorbike going. I've not had much luck, to be honest. I've got no spark since I changed this switch gear here. That's my old one. I've actually changed the switch out the top of it back onto the new housing, and I still can't get it to spark. This is my coil. I've had that sparking with a battery, so I know that works. But moving swiftly on. Yeah, nothing to report on the cars. This stereo's been working like a treat though, which is a chicken dinner. Yes, lad. It's been plugged in for days. I mean, the wear and tear of it bouncing up and down in a car dashboard might not see it very well, but at the momentos, looking good, looking good. I'm still waiting for a wire for it, see if we can get a phone into it. Belter. You'll notice I've got a 6x9 out as well for testings, and this battery's primed, ready to go. Let's have a look at these sliders, door slides, show you what I'm talking. See, that's the bit that goes under the mirror, so you don't really notice that bit much, but on the inside it's gone a bit waffle, hasn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, these are on the way out, but they're nothing. Can you see it just at the top tip? Nothing like that, is it? But the bit you do see is near the door handle, and it's that. So it's a bit of an upgrade, isn't it? That's pretty nasty pasty. The only thing I can notice is there's a little chipper out of it there. See on the white background? That's nice, is it? But going off looks, can't believe it as well. I was going to buy some. That's what made me look inside the shed. I was like, I'm sure I've got some of them. Lo and behold, attached to them doors, spare doors. So I think I'll just, where the glass is underneath, it's a little bit green, so I'm gonna have to scratch it with a blade. See that? It's not looking so wholesome, is it? So I'll have to try and clean the channel. I think a blade will get rid of that, won't it? Sound as a pound. Yeah, the best bit will be fitting this to the Escort if it works, if we can get the phone into it. It's a long shot, folks. But yeah, we've got the blown speaker and all that to change as well, so bit of retro in your life, you know. Awesome. Yeah, if anyone knows where you can get some of them, bloody brand new, drop below in the comments. What's the passenger one talking? Exact same story. Bending it there. Not that that matters. It's goosed, isn't it? Yeah, it's all lumpy there as well. Might be better off up down in the window for that one. Just kind of racked the other one off in excitement. Just starting to go there. That's the bit under the mirror. So looking good to go, aren't we? Passenger one's a real nice fit. The driver's one must have been pulled on and off a couple of times maybe in the past, I don't know. But yeah, this is feeling nice, that one. Touching the glass like mad as well. So maybe I only need a driver's one really. That's being fussy. Sweet potatoes. That's what we're up against. Passenger one. Still porked in it. That's the bit you could see. Absolutely rippered. Rippered. Buzzing with the newies. Well, new old. Yeah, they look spot on. You'll have to trust me on this one. So dark in here. Oh, I made up with them. Just took a bit of age off the door. It's not got rid of the scratches or dents, but just these caps to do now. I'm very dubious about taking them off and getting the new ones on without smashing the glass. Yeah, they're not going to come off easy, them bad boys. Yeah, apparently there's something coming in the post today. I've ordered a couple of little knickknacks, so could be a cable for this. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? But then I need another piece to go with it, so chances of them both coming slim to bugger all. Just getting up to 40 degrees in here as well, so I'm gonna have to bail out of here. It's too much for me, man. Even if I open the flap, it's still gonna be a bloody 35, 37 degrees. I can't keep out of here. That's my first part of the puzzle. I knew they wouldn't come together. What I'm hoping to do is stick my lining cable in one end and the CD wire that comes for the stereo the other in that end, and then hopefully we'll be golden. It's only like pennies parts, so who knows the quality are out, whether it's going to make a good connection. We can only try, can't we? But the more joins and connections to the stereo to the device, there's going to be issues, isn't there? Yes, people, it's crunch time for this radio. Like a Wellington I ordered from China. I didn't even realise it. Oh, but it's turned up. Not meant to be here for ages. So this could be the make or breaker. Well, it is the make or breaker. I'll show you what our intentions are. This is CD lining cable, so a 3.5. It's quite long, that. I'm going to try and put it in a Dewberry Firkin, then into that, then into my iPhone. It's a lot of bullshit, I know, but oh, fingers crossed for this one. Oh, we've got a box as well. Some more goodies for the Escort. I'll show you that soon. Our plugs in. Oh, it's not coming up with it. It's not coming up with it. Shit. Is it back to the manual, or is just this cable not good? Because it's Chinesey. Chinesium. Oh, wounded. Absolutely wounded, man. But either way, pull that cable out. Yeah, it's bloody playing alright. What have we got? There's the top. 3-bar map sensor. Genuine. For spare that. It shows me it works. So yeah, happy days with that one. Well, this is the interesting bit. I've got a sex monitor. I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but yeah, we've got a monitor. There is some fitting instructions. I don't know whether I'm up for it. 8-bit single chip microprocessor with secure memory. Technology, it's a bit behind the times now. Oh my god. But you know, you need to know what your engine's doing, don't you? My gauges are not all that, I'm telling you. My gauges are not all that. A bit like my stereos, not all that. I'm absolutely kicked in the balls over this JVC. One last ditch attempt. I've got to have a look in the manual to see if I need to jiggery pokery on the buttons, but it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. It says there in black and white, look, line input, so it's definitely got it. It's not recognising it. Should just plug it in, shouldn't you? And it comes up on your bogus cable. Oh, it's a bit better. It's raining now. It's just dropped a bit there. 90 summit. Don't get me wrong, it's still warm in here, like, but Jesus, that's welcome, is that bloody rain. So this radio, it's still on ice. Our cable didn't work. Now what I want to know is, do I buy another cable that looks identical to the cable I've just bought and it not work again? Or do I try and get something a bit more JVC approved that might work? You can buy a boot changer for something like 25 quid with a cable, but it's 25 quid with a cable just to test it that I won't use. Or the official cable that it says in my manual for this, I've seen one, but it's like 30 quid. Plus it's got phono cables on, so I'd have to get this cable again and all that shit. It's a lot of mind of this for something that potentially won't work. I've had a few Walkmans rigged up to the wire to see if it would work, and both the belts have gone in my Walkmans, apart from this one. I had a Sony and a Panasonic, and the belts have gone. So I've ordered a belt for this Sony. But this one was all the rage. It had microphone on it. Oh, you could record. And oh shit, man. Music maker, helter skelter. Yeah, and you could play music on it. It was quite cool, that. Do you know what I mean? If there was a few of you and that, there was no phones that played music. So yeah, man. Gen XR or something it's called. I don't know if you remember that make. Music maker. Bad techno, that. Badass techno. Oh, what's happened here? The fucking lid fell off it. Yeah, the lid had a bit of an episode there. Got soldering iron out because I need to... This sex monitor, there's a wire that wants soldering on it. The wire that I couldn't work out where it went the other day, it's broke off in postage off the actual monitor, so I've got to solder a wire and just rig up the wiring in it, really. Hopefully it'll stretch out towards the ECU. I'm not saying I'm going to wire it in, but if the wires are there with the instructions for someone to wire in, at least they won't have to mess about with undoing all the dashboard and that then. Maybe I can sort that now. Oh, lush, man. Oh, my BMX is getting soaked. Look, my bike's out. Blew up the tyres. Yeah, I blew up the tyres and one ripped. Oh, sold 2 bikes with good tyres as well. Oh, listen to that. Granda's out. I'm still sweating my chullies off in here. And here it comes. Over that side as well. You see I've made like little gutters. Just to keep that out of the way in the middle. Yeah, we're getting wet. Holy smoke. Exciting. So I'm not sure whether or not this red wire goes there. I'd imagine it does. Yeah, I'd imagine it goes there. So that'll probably just want reattaching. It's probably just been ragged off in the postage. Hopefully this will do the business. Soldering iron's run out of gas. Oh, would you believe it? I've got an electric one somewhere. Might be a bit leery though. See, the bit that's stuck on it, it might be better off taking that off. If we can, it's a bit of a nightmare really. Now hear it, it makes it look so easy. I'm just sizing up whether it's long enough. It might have been cut, but I don't know how short cut. I want to know how this attaches, whether it attaches to the ECU or the cap that goes on the ECU. That's what I'm unsure about. What do? Do you solder it in? Do you put pins on the end? I'm not too clued up at all. Yeah, I'm not clued up enough. I don't want to knacker it up. It's a fucking ECU, man. But I might trial fit this panel and just see if I've got enough length on my cable. See, if you unplug that, leave that unplugged, you could probably do the ECU in your lap, couldn't you? Or the bloody plug, however it goes. There's not much online about it because it's that old. I'm talking 23 years ago or something. This was all the rage. About 2002. Yeah, man, and here I am all these years later trying to catch up. This was all fancy shit, this, for me. Too fancy for me. Still don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm all soldered up. Oh, want to scratch the front. Yeah, it's a little bit shady, but it's soldered on. Oh, I'm trying to keep them wires out of the way because I'm going to fit the switches. Or maybe not, until it works. But yeah, I had to get the old schooler out. Did the trick. Yeah, I've just messaged the guy I bought it off to see if he can chuck me a bone here. And how did he have it wired up? Was it into the harness that goes to the ECU? Was it actually... That's what I imagine it'd be. There'd be pins on the end of them wires and it'd like piggyback or something. There's not much online. There's people showing you how they work and stuff like that, even on YouTube. You know, going through the settings and that, but there's nothing about bare bones how you attach it to your flipping car. So hopefully the lad will get back to me and give me a bit of a clue. It's either that or it's going to have to go somewhere to get done. You know, someone who's competent. To be fair, that's where the ECU lives, behind that cover. You probably won't be far off there. There's a screw here, so that'll have to come off, that's around. There's a screw right there. I think there's one here. There's one there and one there. And that should just pull out. See, the more I try and put that in and out, the more I'm going to be bloody damaging wires and stuff if I'm not careful. Just need to know how that attaches to the ECU. Does it go onto the black clip that clips to the ECU? Does it get pinned into it? Does it get soldered onto the wires? All these questions for a rookie like myself. Soldering iron or pins and stuff on your ECU, if you get that wrong, Jesus mate. If you cook it, you cook it. We don't want to cook it. Just pull the CD player out. You could probably cheeky that wire through there, sneak it up without going too mad on the dashboard. It's not very long though, that cable now, so it can't be taking any detours really. You might need to go as straight as possible, which might be behind the vents and over that way. Only time will tell. Yeah, my spidey senses are telling me, I can feel them tingling. I'm going to have to buy some pins to crimp on the end there somehow, and it will go into the cover that goes onto the ECU. But this is all speculation. In the meantime, cheese and ham toasty sign, lads. Yes. Sid, the lad I sent that Escort Cosworth snorkel hose to, he's not received it. He said, oh, someone else has though. I said, well, that's not the parcel I sent it in a box. Fuck's sake. So, that's gone. I've also, you solder these wires in, you solder them in. That parcel, it's fucking got lost. Would you believe that? Escort Cosworth genuine snorkel hose, gone. So ECU, it's there. I can't really get to it though with this where I am because of opening the door, so it's going to have to go on ice. But behind that black case, that's where you want to be. Good morning everybody. Shifted car over so I can have a look at this ECU and our sex monitor, wherever it is. I can kind of get to it a bit here. I've put some cushions down. I'd be keen to find out how the anti-lag and launch controls fitted into it. Well, I know that's a chip inside it, but this is like the trigger, isn't it, the switch? So it'll be like onto the negative and minus, I'd imagine. But I want to see whether it's pinned in or it's soldered in or something. But before all that, again, I'm thinking if I zip tie that and see if it'll be long enough. If the cable's not long enough, then we're screwed. You'd have to extend them, wouldn't you? But if I kind of zip tie that on there, if I zip tie that on there and then try and thread it through the hole, and then I'll know if it's worth continuing. Well, then, without extending wires and stuff. What I don't want to do is solder something on here and then find out the wire's not long enough. So that's my first mission. I need a head torch, finish my coffee, yeah, and get my head in gear really. Have a butcher's. So I'm head torched up, just going to go for it, see if I can route this cable. Early doors. I've only got a gate to over there. I'm going to have to go the way the crow flies though. It's all order that. I've got some like, what is it, that fabric tape that I could probably do away with that blue tape. That looks terrible, doesn't it? Could have at least used black tape, man. It's not looking good, I'm afraid. We're a little bit short. And speaking of shorts, you know, my stereo was crackling and cutting out. That looks like it's been against metal. Both of them. Trapped. So that might be what the trouble was with the stereo cutting out and all that. So I'll have to address that. I took it out, the stereo. I was going to bench test it because it's cutting out. It's a bit of a beast. Old beast, it's so heavy. Oh, this bloody wire, man. Yeah, this bleeding wire. Not being long enough. I'll persevere for a minute. I've got it to here. But as soon as you rag that with your stereo, it's going right the way across the stereo bits, this one. So, you might be able to scratch it, but it's going to be bloody stress. I'm not really good at extending wires, man. Wowzers. Well, a bit of time has passed. That's not me, that masking tape. I've kind of like bridged the pins in, if you will, to extend the wires a bit. Oh, there's two of them that aren't as long as would be nice though. If they were all like this, it'd have been boss, but we can still get onto there, and that'll probably give us a little bit extra what we needed. What a shame they're not longer. I messed up the ends, you see, on these that I was going to use. The bloody tips fell off. They're what I've had. So they sit over the existing ones. This old, like, what were it? A keyless entry. It had square in there. So I kind of like deep-inned a few and kept the colours as I can. We've got a green, a blue, a yellow. That's meant to be my red. It's more brown than red. I've got my black, but it's got a stripe on it. So I'm putting the case back together now, and then we've got a bit of soldering to do. Yeah, I'm no electrician, me, man. I've just done it all upside down as well. Read it all upside down because my cap was upside down, corresponding with the numbers. Oh man, I'm laying on the seat here as well, half on the floor. So my rib cage is killing me. Yeah, it's oh, these things here keep falling out as well. Hopefully this will be it. I've got some of that cloth tape as well, you know, the cloth. Try and maybe tidy up that a bit with that stuff. It's a bit more proper. We've soldered two and heat shrunk them. I was going to go for the same colour one, but it's a bit crap, this stuff. It's like rubber. That one's the best one. So I'm going to try and get some more of them on it. I'll insulate the wires with this as well. Get rid of the blue. Look at this I found. These were the first scratch cards when they first came out all them years ago. £10 win as well. Never got cashed in. Look, there's a focus point as well. Do you remember focus points? Get a free frying pan. So this is my deal. It's a bit uncomfortable. I can't even have the soldering iron in here. It's got to be outside, like. Yeah, so yeah, scratch cards and focus points. It's a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie. But I don't want to burn anything in here or drop soldiers. So I'm just kind of like trying to do it over here without wrecking me £10 win. Oh, scary stuff this, tagging something into your ECU, man, and plugging it in. All I'm going here is off 2 pictures of it on the internet that I was shown. It could have been fucking anyone's bloody picture, couldn't it? Oh, well, I tried to get them all at the same length. We'll see, we'll see. Last one. Fucking side's killing, man. Digging right in here into the seat. Oh, I hope this works. First turn of the key. Bloody hell, that were a nervous one. Can't see nothing, can you? Sorry about this. Wow. Wow, it's flashing, isn't it? What's all that about? More light required, it's saying on the camera. Well, give me some more light. Sweet potatoes, people. This is where it gets serious now. So, I'm having a bit of a chill now. We might be having a look at this Sony stereo after dinner. Speaking of dinner, yeah, more of the alert that I don't like. Look at these bad boys. Fresher than bird's eye. From plant to pan. Me French runner beans. French dwarf runner beans. Delicious. If you know, you know, people. So yeah, I've disconnected the battery again. And then it's time to pull the dashboard apart to try and get this bloody panel in. We've got to pull switches out and everything. you know, the tops off switches and stuff, which I never like doing. But all in it, it's all for a good cause, isn't it? So yes, bring on the beans. Belters them. Yeah, belters. I'm just chilling out, having a bit of a smoke, you know. Been worried about this, turning that key and sparks or something. But to be fair, when I turned it on, it said Escort Cosworth, blah blah blah. Them fitting instructions. Yeah, they were pretty bang on them. I'd rather a professional fit it as well, but because I had to extend the wires a bit, it's a lot of faffing about for someone, isn't it? And I thought, you know, I'll have a little go. The connections I've used. They're what I've used. They're like squares, they've gone over my pins. It's not probably quite as professional as a professional would pin it out, but it's better than just stuffing wires in, I guess. So yeah, still not started the engine with it plugged in. But that looks promising, that looks promising. Yeah, I got the shakes off that. Whoa, looks like my worst nightmare if the car just stops there or something, and then, well, you know, we're in a world of shit then. So let's get this dashboard pulled to bits. Warm in here now though. Oh, we're on there. Just baking around 100 in here. These bloody beans, they'll cook themselves in here if I leave them in too long. Look at that. It's off the chart in here, over 50 degrees. Wow. The red one's below the black one, and the black one's the marker. Holy shit balls. So it must be about 130, 140 degrees in here or something. What are we talking? 40. 10 o'clock in the morning. Look, you can see how far it's been. All the way down there. It'd probably done with 360 if it could have done. Yeah, it's a bit warm for the old messing about. We'll just have to see how it goes. Just had my brekkie, so I'm in high spirits. Yes, lad. So that's another cable tried and another fail. I'm trying to put my Waterman into it. I tried this last week, but the belt had snapped. Got a Panasonic as well, but I managed to get a belt and fit it. Panasonic. There it is. It's pretty much similar spec remote control one from back in the day, but you've got to desolder the PCB board or whatever it is inside to get to the belts. This one was quite easy. Slip the back off, away you go. Still nowhere with this stereo. Oh, it's killing me. For what I've spent on these, I could have probably got an original. So I got rid of our blue with this tape and covered our wires. So I'm going to reroute it now and then get all this snug back in. What a mission, what a mission. Just all the gubbins on the dashboard now. I think I took a bit of paint off the door, but I have as well. To get touch-up pen out. What it is with this, it was cutting out at 30. I didn't know whether it was a power issue, but after finding the damage to the wires in the cab today, I think it's been shorting out. Yeah, I think it's been shorting out, so I'm just going to have a quick little shufty. So I'll get some power on. What I do want to try is this. with our Walkman, because this isn't working on the JVC. So I want to know for sure whether it's the cable that's Malone. I'm pretty much ready to plug in here. It's not pretty. Looks to me like it's on. I'm intrigued. Is it a green one? No. Gate crasher. Didn't want to give that back, did it? They've all got a dodge, haven't they, these radios? Did you hear it then? Oh my god. No device might mean. I don't know, because it's got this on it as well. It's a bit of a dodge. What's all that about? It's a bit of a pain in the arse, that wire as well. That's another story. Because we've still got some loom to play with. Less chance of arcing something out, haven't we? So I'll plug the Walkman in. We're going to get it. No device. Auxiliary. Auxiliary is this here that it's talking. Because them cables are shit, aren't they? They don't work. Gutted. Oh, so yeah. I mean, that same plug doesn't fit. So that's mucking it. See, the tape player works in the auxiliary. As soon as you plug it in, it comes up with it. Mark G&M zone, but I've just tested all 4 channels working. Whether it performs in the car or not, and it was bridged wires. Don't know, but I'll have to try it. Just testing another Sony. Do have a better speaker to test with. So our sex monitor is working. I've started the engine. I had thing on it before, throttle. Coolant's going down a bit there, you can see it's been up. Yeah, you can see the coolant's been up. I'm not sure what the map's saying at 0.4. But I think you can have 2 bar map, 2.5 or a 3 bar map sensor. The thing that's doing me nothing now is this. I don't know. I'm sure it's out of an Escort Cosworth, but mine, the circle's there. So if I see, it works, but that doesn't turn it off there. On mine, the circle's at the top. So I'm going to have to live with it there in between 2 and 1. So maybe it didn't come out of an aircon car, did it? It's come out of a normal one, which is a real shame. But I suppose I'll have to live with it. Plus I've kept the original one, haven't I, mine? Speaking of original, got a couple of parts arrived off this car today from before I had it. We'll have a look. Looks like we've got ourselves a parts haul. Some parts off this car from 20 years ago. Jesus. Coming soon.